Focus is a heist film with a slice of romance, starring
Will Smith, Margot Robbie, Rodrigo Santoro, and directed by Glenn Ficarra and John Requa.
The two directors started working out in animation for Nickelodeon, and from there they moved on to movies, their directorial debut being I Love You, Philip Morris, and then Crazy Stupid Love.
The film tells the story of Nicky Spurgeon, who is a gifted and experienced conman and knows all about the importance of focusing on your craft. That is, until a love from his past gets involved in a job that he's supposed to do.
The film focuses on some of his simple crimes, such as taking a watch and removing it without you knowing about it, and it also goes into more elaborate heists.
There were a couple of issues with this film. Firstly, the plot seemed to be all over the place. It felt as if two different stories were being told at once, and it wasn't clear which was the subplot and which was the main plot. The romance aspect of the film seemed to be dragged out a bit, and it became rather irritating, rather quickly. However, I also thought the movie was quite slick. The chemistry between Will Smith and Margot Robbie worked really well. I have to say I loved the music in the film. There was a section in the movie which had a Rolling Stones song playing, and that fit perfectly with that sequence. And the film even explains why that song was used, which I'll not talk about here due to spoiler reasons. The heists themselves, although they were rather elaborate, didn't seem to be the main focus of the film, and they felt like they were underdeveloped in some aspects. One thing I enjoyed is the movie is so full of plot twists that at the end you don't know if this is part of the plan or if the character is being absolutely genuine. It's almost as if Focus wanted to be the Saw of the heist genre.
Now, even though the movie had a couple of issues, I still enjoyed the film. The movie seemed to have something missing, and they could have focused more on the heists and the romance aspect. And they could have gone into more detail with the heists instead of keeping the audience second guessing everything.
Although I do have to admit that second guessing everything does become rather tiresome eventually. So, with that in mind, Focus gets a sneaky 6 out of 10. My name is David Braz, and thanks ever so much for watching. If you like what you see and want to see more, then please like, subscribe, and share. And comments are always welcome.